The following program is rated MA and may contain themes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hip-hop, trendsetters, the school of hard knocks and that attitude era. Yeah, I just wanted to be one of the best. Holding the mic as I'm yelling out D-Generation X. I will remember it. I'll never forget it. We've come a pretty long way. There's so much I can say. It's never really gone away.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Raw Patrol. Just a little health report. Chris Best is feeling a little under the weather, so OMD and myself decided to step up and take over the show for the night. Literally, the inmates are running the asylum tonight. Mr. OMD, I know we were just talking, but how you doing now?
I am doing all right today, my friend. Thank you for asking. It's Monday night. It is 8 p.m. I'm just trying to find the start of Raw tonight because it's showing me live, which I didn't want right off the bat.
No, I'm just trying to get it started myself. I'm trying to get it back to the beginning. Okay, I paused it because it's right at the end. I'm just going to bring it right back to the beginning where it says 0000.
Right, that's what I'm trying
Right
to see
there.
here. Because
Okay, everybody, if you are going to watch along with us, please go to your Raw on your Netflix, bring it all the way back to 000. Please and thank you. I'm watching mine on my computer, so unlike OMD, I don't have to rewind all the way. I could just grab it.
I have to rewind all the way.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to. I'm just letting everybody know.
It didn't give me the option to watch from beginning.
Yeah, it didn't mean either. It just went right to live because it's still going right now.
There it is.
Okay, everybody that's watching, put your mouse over top of your play button, and I'm going to give a countdown. When I say now, that's when you start. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now. I figured this is the best way for us to get going. And this way, we're all on the same page.
Yes. We are, settling into our studios as the superstars of Raw make their way to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, coming out of Night of Champions this past Saturday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a Raw, I'll tell you that right now, because I'm sure some of them are feeling a little jet lagged still.
Right.
But in wrestling and acting, the show must go on. So they're doing a quick review of Saudi Arabia's show.
And it was a beautiful setup. It was a beautiful.
It was great.
It was.
I'll be very honest with you guys. If they would have had a decibel meter in that place, it would have broke the decibel meter.
They always are.
It was a whole new, like, we know the European tour is crazy. This place is insanity at its best.
Yes.
Mr. Best, how's it going?
He's saying, have a good show, guys. He's at the main event, so he's going to watch that and call it a night.
Thank you, Mr. Best, for your support. Hopefully you get better very soon, my friend. Miss having you in here. But yeah, the Night of Champions show was absolutely incredible to watch. And brutal. The match between RHEA and Raquel.
Yep.
That was my match of the night until the final match.
Right. See, I've seen Cody got crowned King of the Ring.
Yes.
I did not see the entirety of the street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
You need to.
And from that point on, I haven't seen. I had it on at work.
Okay.
But then, of course, we got busy, so I didn't get to watch it. I had actually gotten to Karrion Kross's entrance, but I hadn't seen the majority of Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
It was a good match. Sami Zayn and Mr. Cross had a good match.
And I'm not surprised by that.
Well, no, you shouldn't be, because they're both great athletes, performers, and professional wrestlers. I don't know if you caught it. Mr. Zilla Fought 2 has put out a "Hey Jacob."
Yes.
The phone's there, bro. You need me, call me.
Yep.
So,
but I do believe that, because as we just saw, Solo Sikoa is the new U.S. champion on SmackDown.
Yes, he is.
I would not be surprised if this is where we see. He's got a new alliance with Jimmy, but I would not be surprised to see them make that call to Jay.
I'll be honest, I don't think Jay gets involved yet, because there is an aspect to this whole, as I call it, the Samoan Civil War. There's one aspect of it missing still to have that pull to bring Jay in, which is Roman Reigns.
Yes, but I think it's going to be Jay that is that pull to bring in Roman.
Okay, so you're thinking opposite of me, which is fine, because I mean, that's the best part about what we do, my friend, is
exactly
we all have this different opinion.
As we do have the New Day making their way into the building right now, and they prepare to defend those World Tag Team Championships tonight against the Judgment Day.
Yeah. I just got them walking in now.
And then the bully who beats up bullies, Sheamus.
There he is. There's Sheamus. I love this look on Sheamus. The very Irish.
Yes, we are in the Steel City of the United States, and it's going to be interesting to see what commentary team we get tonight. Does Pat McAfee return? Are we getting Wade Barrett still on commentary, or is it Corey Graves one more time?
What if it's the gentleman from NXT that they called up?
It very well could be.
I mean, either way, commentating in WWE has definitely taken a step up.
Oh, it has.
Let's see who's coming out first.
It's
Rhea Ripley, as you said before.
Yes, as we were discussing just a few minutes ago on the Locker Room Breakdown, it was going to be Rhea Ripley to open the show. Now, you believe she's going to call out Io Sky.
Yeah. I have this feeling that I've been kind of listening to interviews and things that she's been doing since Night of Champions, and she is really laser focused on that title again.
Right.
She even stated, "I want my baby back."
Right, so, I mean, 100%. But we do have to put in the Asuka factor. Do we see that match happen at Saturday night's main event, or do we have it at Evolution?
Well, who's not to say that it becomes the number one contender match at Saturday night's main event? Whoever wins that then proceeds to Evolution or a title shot.
Right. because it has been quite some time since Io has defended her title. Io hasn't even really been seen on screen that much other than for the backstage.
Which is very quick and very brief. I think this will boil down to a all hands on deck for that title kind of thing. Like whoever is got that site, I want that title, is going to be out here tonight. Like
Right.
Asuka, and who knows, maybe Raquel Rodriguez comes out and says, I'm not done with you.
Right. And Mommy's got the stick, so let's listen in.
She's having fun with this crowd right now. Yeah, she's holding her ribs. I told you she would be doing that tonight. I know she's probably talking for you right now. Okay. You need to mute your mic there, my friend. We knew this was going to happen. We called this. And Io, women's world champion, looking beautiful as ever, making her way to the ring. Again. I wonder how this is going to go. She's doing that. Let me get the EO chants going. Wow. Asuka's got to come out here and be like, I am the best. Wow, I mean, she has respect for Io. It's very rare. Wow. I'm surprised Asuka hasn't come out and interrupted yet. Like,
right? Certainly not what I was expecting.
wow. I mean, I am proud of Rhea to say, listen, I respect you, but business is business, basically.
Yep.
Oh, here we got the Judgment Day boys getting ready to go out. Whoa. Wow. He's got to get his glasses out to read it. That's great. Called him a punk. I think Dom forgot that AJ can talk Spanish.
Right? Yeah, but it appears as though we are going right to our tag team championship match to open the show.
Yep.
For me, this would have been the main event.
So there's got to be something bigger than this happening tonight that we don't know about.
Yes. And you and I are of differing opinions as to who is going to come out of this match with the tag team championships. I actually chose the Judgment Day. You chose the New Day to retain.
I did. I just think it comes down to experience and the fact that they're veterans. Like, I know that Balor's been around for a hot minute. I get that. But these two young guys, Balor and JD, haven't been a tag team for that long to be as cohesive as the New Day is. And kind of, they don't have to say things. They just know what each other's going to do.
And you're right. But this is, and I'm going to say it, the old guard in the New Day, who do have the chemistry that you've talked about. Now, we haven't seen Balor and JD as a true tag team on Raw in this type of position, but we do know that Finn Balor is the one who trained JD. So you've got that teacher and student. And both men are former tag team champions. I do think that it's going to be a case of the numbers game catches up to the New Day.
Wow, JD's been working out. Holy.
Both of them have. Both of them looking incredibly jacked.
Wow.
But Woods with a new look.
What's he got? I haven't seen him here.
He's not, he doesn't have the long tights on. He's got trunks.
I mean, he's done that in a different character, yeah.
He has. And doing the double J strut.
Right? I just got the double J strut, so you're just a tiny bit ahead of me, which is fine.
Yep.
Excuse me. Okay. Of course, we got the two guys on commentary beaking each other.
Right. I didn't see who was on commentary, whether it's Cole and Graves, Cole and Pat.
I think it's Cole and Grave.
Which would make sense because Pittsburgh is Corey Graves' hometown.
Yes.
Oh, and the New Day was offering him, I'm not sure if that was a pancake or an English muffin.
That is a pancake.
So again, this is not something we see very often, which is heel versus heel. We're more apt to see a babyface versus a babyface.
Yeah.
But we are seeing a little bit of respect, I guess, is the adequate word. But also that one-upsmanship.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are both heels here, right?
Yep.
I'm talking about the teams.
Yep.
So you're going to play that, oh, we'll give a little bit of respect, and then when you're not paying attention, we'll take that back. You know?
Right.
So, I mean, if you don't play that game, especially with two heel teams,
right,
then it makes no sense. Why are we wrestling? I know you want the titles, but blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, right?
And you do have competitors the caliber of these four men.
Yeah, you should be able to play that kind of cat and mouse game with each other.
Yeah, I think this is, yes, it's going to be a wrestling clinic, but I think it's going to be more of a mind game clinic as to how this match plays out.
Oh, total mental, like 100%. Oh, what a knife edge chop. Man, JD's got some deadly chops.
Oh, yes, he does.
Wow. He just threw Kofi to the floor here, and then holy. Somebody go to the upper deck and get Kofi Kingston his head back. Did you see that horrendous kick?
Oh, I did.
God. And then here comes the New Day cohesiveness with their tags. Like, they're not even looking at each other and they're tagging.
Right?
Wow. What a... Wow. Donna just kicked out as we came back from commercial break.
Yep.
Right there. Just let everybody know they faded out, faded in. That was a commercial break. I love how quick they are.
Right? Well, tonight we're not even going to have to, I don't think we're going to have to deal with that.
No.
Even the clock up in the corner tonight.
No, because we're not watching it live. So they've edited out commercials and all that stuff that they do normally during the live show. Xavier just going to town on JD right now. I love that move, the old foot stomp. Such a classic move.
What a move there, and a counter from JD.
Whoa. That was pretty. I think Xavier was going for like a power bomb of some kind.
Yes.
And JD just shifted his weight enough to get the advantage.
So gauging from what I can tell, it appears as though the Judgment Day are the baby faces working this match.
Yeah, it seems that. I feel very much the same. I was thinking I wasn't going to say that, though. I was just like, I'm not 100% sure, but no, you're right. They seem like they are the baby faces here. Finn Balor for 2 count. Holy. Come on, Balor, you got to keep that pedal down. Oh, another deadly chop to Kofi. Which is crazy because you hear the crowd, they're cheering for the Judgment Day.
Right?
Oh, what a sling blade. Holy. Balor makes that look so simple, and it's so hard to do.
Right.
Oh, Kofi. I don't know what that move was, but stop Balor from any momentum.
Right? Oh.
My goodness. Like, and Balor's not moving. He's barely breathing right now. Okay, so now he's moving now. Dude, I was like, ref, go check on him. Here comes McDONAGH now.
Yep. And after what happened to JD 6 months ago, this now always
that move,
me.
Yeah, that backward somersault thing, the moonsault off that oh no, dude. Oh God. Wow. But you did notice, though, he didn't do it towards the tables. He did it towards the alleyway this time, right?
Yep.
The entryway. So a little confidence builder right there as far as I'm concerned. What is he doing? Is he... Oh, no. Holy cow. How did Finn Balor kick out of that? Oh, my God.
Right?
Oh, that's got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Finn Balor kicked out.
Right?
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
I know that was a quick shot, people, but that was a brilliant shot. The 2 titles with the guys in the ring. That was brilliant.
Yeah. What a match here we have to open the show.
Do you think the boys were told, hey, you get your opportunity to open the show? Take note from what the women have done. Because they are putting on a wrestling clinic, tag team wrestling clinic.
I wouldn't have expected any less from these 4, though, given their experience and given all of their histories in the business.
Oh, no. I told you there was going to be shenanigans. Oh, and he kicked out. Oh, my God. Balor kicked out of that. Just so everybody knows, Balor took a belt to the back of the head from Xavier Woods and barely kicked out.
Yep.
It was like 2 and like half an inch from the mat.
Wow.
The champion's trying to get the advantage by cheating. Oh.
But again, a beautiful counter. From Balor, and
now we got JD in. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yes.
Whoops.
Come on, JD.
He messed that one up a little bit.
Yep. That's okay.
Good recover, though. Good recovery. Yep. What was that?
The Spanish Fly?
Holy jumping.
Wow.
Well, there goes Balor. Like, he makes that look so effortless.
Right? As does...
Come on, JD. Come on, JD. He hit the moonsault. Coup de grace now. Coup de grace. Pin him. I'm not upset about this, dude. We
No.
have new tag team champions.
We do, and what a master class in tag team wrestling.
Holy.
We've said Raw needed to develop their tag team division, and the crowd is going absolutely nuts.
Dude, completely bananas right now, bro. You would never be able to tell that the Judgment Day is a heel faction at all right now. Here's my takeaway from this incredible match. The New Day is still willing to do business and are doing it at a totally different level to put over this team of the Judgment Day to make them look phenomenal.
Right?
Dude, I have goosebumps. Like, that was such a great match.
Now, let's look at it this way. The Judgment Day have the Intercontinental Championship, the World Tag Team Championships, and the Women's Tag Team Championships, though we do have to find a partner for Raquel to defend.
Roxanne Perez, bro.
That's what I'm hoping, but they haven't made an official announcement on that yet.
You got to play the story a bit. You got to let that sit and kind of just simmer a little bit, and you got to let it breathe.
It is Corey Graves on commentary.
Okay.
I mean, it is something that we've seen before when Sammy was part of the Bloodline. When they needed the judge, actually, it happened with the Judgment Day with the Raw Tag Team titles a number of years ago, where they needed somebody to step in the match because one of the Judgment Day was hurt. So I think you're okay to pull the trigger, especially if it means that you're going to see those women's tag team titles defended.
Yeah. So they're showing last Monday night, which we covered this match, Bayley and Becky for the Intercontinental title, where Lyra comes in and costs Bayley the match. But I think that was a strategic move on Becky's part because oh, hold on. Let's hear from Bayley. They're going to be fighting. Whoa, Adam Pearce.
Wow.
Whoa! Bruh.
What an announcement.
That's epic. Number one contendership match tonight for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Which I believe is still going to break down, and I think it's going to result in the triple threat match.
Totally. Come on.
Because we know that Becky's not going to be able to keep her nose out of it.
No, because she wants to mess with both of them, right? So Why not? Why wouldn't you come in and mess with that kind of thing?
Yes. As we are looking at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, the home of Saturday night's main event and Evolution, coming up Saturday,
night.
July 12th and Sunday, July 13th.
I wish I could get there to just take that in.
Let's not forget, because what gets lost in the shuffle is we also have NXT's Great American Bash that weekend from the same arena.
Right. When's that take place? Before Saturday night's main event? Saturday, or is it
No, I believe it takes place on Sunday.
Before Evolution?
Yes.
Okay. So they're just showing a little clip here for Saturday night's main event being the Goldberg saga that continues and will come to an end at Saturday night's main event. Of course, we got to go through the what was he 100 and what and oh by the time that run got done?
They said it was 183 and 0.
Well, there you go. I still can't believe he did that to the Big Show.
And that was in less than 3 hours in ring.
Yeah. There they just showed 100 and 0, 113. I remember watching this when I was a kid, and
so do I.
I wasn't a Goldberg fan per se, but
right.
By the time he got to like the 100, the 113s, the 120s, I was like, who's going to stop this guy?
Right. You're starting to come around, but it's also like, why does this guy have to have all of these wins? Why does he have to be undefeated for so long?
Well, that's just the way WCW was like, this is going to be the guy that goes through the locker room and is unstoppable and sells tickets. And
yep.
And don't get me wrong. The dude put butts in seats. He did. And he is part of the reason WCW went so long winning against WWE at that time. He really was.
He is.
Because what was I watching? WCW, because of Goldberg.
See, and that was where we here in Canada, we had the beauty. We didn't have to worry about the Monday Night Wars. We didn't have to go back and forth, because Mondays at midnight, we would get Raw on TSN. Tuesdays at midnight, we would get Nitro.
Yeah. We never had them on the same night. So we were like, yeah, no, that's great. We can watch both.
Yep.
I would go over to my buddy's place because he had cable.
Right.
And we would watch 2 nights in a row. We were watching wrestling.
Yep.
And if I had the money back then, I would have been going to the WCW before I would have went to WWE. It's unfortunate, but it's just how it was.
See, and I am the opposite. If I would have had the opportunity to go to see WCW, I would have gone. But I've always been more of a WWE guy. But for me, it's always been wrestling is wrestling. And I was able to enjoy both products back then. Yes, I made the comparisons of, who do I think would be better served from WCW in WWE? Who do I think would be better served vice versa?
I mean, I was more WCW because the cruiserweights, the Lucha,
right.
the Jerichos and Guerreros and those guys. And they just didn't have that in WWE. So I was more there. But don't get me wrong, there was some guys in what do we got? Monday night.
Last week, yep.
Penta and Chad Gable having some words backstage.
Yes. And in the background comes Ludwig Kaiser, who we haven't seen in a while.
We haven't seen him in a hot minute. Yeah, he's kind of just in the background going, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? It's so arrogant. I love it. Who's in the background, dude? You see him? You barely see him. Now he's right in the middle. Lugo and Kaiser standing in the background.
Yes. And
Listening
I gotta
in.
ask, is this a face turn for Kaiser? Is he gonna target American Made, or is he looking to take the reins of American Made?
Whoa.
Right?
Sorry, Rusev just showed up on my screen here. I just
Again.
got chills.
Right? Again, really starting the show off hot.
Dude, they're not messing around this week at all. The Bulgarian brute, Rusev.
But not getting what we expected for this match, which was going to be sneak attacks and he and Sheamus brawling in the back to lead up to it.
Yeah, like, I thought, we both thought this was going to start in the back and just end in pure anarchy. But again, is there that respect between these two men to just be like, no, we're going to the ring and we're going to do this in the ring where it belongs for the people? Whoa, what is this?
It's a Jurassic World trailer
Mixed with wrestling.
Yes.
I'm not upset about this. This is really cool.
Right? And getting Bronson Reed, Aleister Black, and Jacob Fatu. Really featured in that.
Whoa, dude. Look at the goosebumps. That's awesome. I love when they do that.
As
That
we
right
get
there. Go ahead.
As
Sorry.
we get the announcement that tickets for Survivor Series in San Diego go on sale next Friday.
Yes. Pre-sale Wednesday. Oh, what do we got here? Uh-oh. Roxanne Perez. They're going to be like, okay, let it go. There you go. Uh-oh. Against?
Wow.
Holy, no kidding, bro.
Right?
It's Parrish. What's up,
There
homie?
he is.
He's not even on screen yet. He did the run-in, but hasn't come in. Oh, because we have it on that.
Why do you guys do that?
And I'm special.
I know you are.
I hit the wrong button. That was my bad.
Raw does not have a special screen.
How are we doing, Parrish?
This is why I got to be in charge. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're doing very well, thank you.
Good, dude, we just got a huge announcement for the women's tag team match. Or title, sorry. At Evolution. It's a 4-way tag team match.
Yes. And
Look at
it's
these two guys just standing toe-to-toe, just talking.
3 mystery tag teams because we don't even know who they are.
No, yeah, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. That's all they told us. My goodness, these two guys.
Isn't that what I pretty much said a few weeks
Pretty
ago that they
much.
should have done?
Yeah.
Don't tell me they don't watch this show.
Get right, they're watching. Wow, these two guys.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
Out of curiosity, what's the timestamp you guys got?
I'm at 1:31:40. Or if you go here, sorry, it's here. It's 55:55.
There we go.
Man. Oh, jeez. Sheamus just ate it there. Holy. Oh. This is like putting 2 giant bull elephants in a china shop and hoping they don't knock things over. Like, this is insane.
Well, if you're putting 2 bulls in a china shop and you don't expect things to get knocked over, the problem is you.
Right? Like, why are you putting these 2 giants in there?
Chaos, man. Chaos.
Yep.
Oh, my
Adam
goodness.
Pearce said he likes the chaos.
Yes, he did.
Right? Like, oh, here comes a power bomb. I can see it.
Yep.
Sheamus's face was just like, oh, this is going to suck. Oh. I do like that the ref that they put in here is not some skinny, scrawny little guy. He's actually got muscle to him.
Oof.
Oh, Sheamus.
I don't
My
see why
goodness.
that matters, to be honest.
Right?
Well, because then he could get in between them and it looks real. Like he's actually.
Look.
Ouch.
No, it looks real either way because as a performer, don't F with the official.
True.
And if you do, you out of here.
That's right.
That was a good commercial break. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Back to the action. Got Rusev just killing
Maybe
on
like a few seconds
Sheamus
behind
right
you,
now.
but
Oh.
I'm just, it is what it is. I'm not even caring about a few seconds. It's basically like you're saying it, and then I see it right then. So it's like,
Right?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Parrish. OMD and I were discussing in the locker room breakdown there that this is going to take more than one match for these 2 gentlemen to call this done. This rivalry, this.
Oh yeah, I firmly expect this to be just a thrown out match because the brouhaha goes too much.
Uh-huh.
We actually had this match
Yeah.
not even starting properly. I had this sort of pegged as that new Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman type of deal.
Where they just start in the back and then someone come in and tell them to stop and set a match. And
No, I think this is more the match. Like, I would even said this earlier. This would have been the match where you give the fans a real good taste of what to expect. You make them really want it, and you make them want it so much you don't want it to end. So then you give them a reason for it to continue. And then you get really invested in it. And now all of a sudden, Sheamus and Rusev have this feud. And especially for Rusev, it's that big, important feud that you wanted him to have right at the beginning.
Right.
Right?
And then for Sheamus, it's a reason to get back into it.
Right. Would you eventually go to these two battling in a number one contenders match for the Intercontinental title so that Sheamus can get to that point to potentially get that belt that has eluded him, or to get Rusev to that point of getting gold once again, because we know he has had success as a U.S. champion.
Yeah, I think you just allow this to see where it gets to.
Holy.
Right now, you don't know where you're standing with Dominic Mysterio. You don't know how long he's going to be out. I think if the people react to this the way you want them to, then you maybe think about, okay, like, would their next feud carry over? And if that's the case, okay, now let's think about putting them in this championship role.
Yes.
I think for Sheamus, you can't. I get it. We all want him to be Intercontinental Champion so he can complete this. But let's not rush to it. Let it just be an organic thing that happens.
Right.
And if there is that story, awesome. If there's not, let's not force feed it just to have it.
Right.
Yeah.
100% I agree with that. It's got to be an organic thing like you're saying. Yes. 100%.
I mean, it's no different from Sami Zayn and the world title. Yes, we all want him to be a world champion, but let that story not lose that organic feel that we all want, because it's just that much more beautiful at the end when it stays.
Right. It's more sweet too when it's got that organic feel to it. I agree. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Are they going to break? Are they going to do what I think they're going to do?
I don't know.
They're not going to break the ring. Relax.
No, they didn't.
Too much to show left. But they will make it bounce. Oh, no. No.
These boys are bouncy.
Rusev did. Sheamus didn't really bounce. He just kind of went, bleh.
Great white sharks like Sheamus don't bounce.
That's right.
No.
They flail.
They fail.
Well, I mean,
wow. Isn't this a drone shot they're using right now? Obviously, yeah. Oh, God, guys.
Right.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. And here's the best thing. You know, both these guys are like, just give it to me. Just hit me. Don't hold back. Let's do this real.
Yep.
Oh, like look at the bruises on Rusev's stomach and ribs. Oh, this has always been the highlight for me, is these two guys having matches, for the simple fact that I know that they're both very much like I was in the ring. Hit me. Don't make me have to think about reacting. Let me react to what you're doing. Just hit. Because you don't feel it in the moment, really, because your adrenaline's pumping.
oh,
It's
you feel
the
it.
after.
You feel it.
Oh, no, yeah, you do.
You feel it.
Uh-oh. Oh. Listen to the thuds in that.
Yeah, tell me now he doesn't feel it.
Right.
How much adrenaline do you think's going through his body where he's like,
15.
these tickle.
15 of those. Like, how is Rusev even breathing at this point? Listen to that place. Holy.
It's Pittsburgh, man. Blue collar. You want them to react, you earn it.
You're right.
Yep.
That's the type of crowd Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is.
Oh, he went for the bro kick and missed. Rusev ducked it. Oh, look at these kicks. Oh, what a knee. Oof.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did he kick out of that?
Right?
Use the shoulder.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You asked the question.
Like, he was this close to getting 3.
Yep.
Holy.
See right there, the shoulder. That's how the kick out happened. I mean, technically, he didn't kick out. He got the shoulder up.
He rolled the shoulder up. Yeah.
Still. Stops the count. Oh, my goodness. Sheamus can't even get him up. Whoa. Whoa, what a kick. Holy. Yeah, you're taking too long, Rusev. You're taking way too long. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is horrible. On the outside with the bro kick. My word.
These guys can barely stand. These guys are struggling to get to their feet.
I'm pretty sure we would be too if we took this pain.
Right.
Hey, come on, Russ. They're in the ropes. Count to 5.
Right.
And they're outside of the ring. You still can count to 10.
And Bubba Duke has vanished.
Probably went for a Bubba Duke. Deuce. Like one of those.
There we go.
He ain't getting out of this.
No.
It's only fair. Do it to you. Do it to him.
Right.
Now I was going to say goodnight to my kid.
You
She
could have
just-
just played with it, and it would have been funnier.
Oh, sorry. You want me to go back out and I'll wait a couple more minutes?
Yes, go out and wait a couple more minutes.
Holy Rusev, man.
Yes.
Wow. Rusev gets the win.
Yep.
And that Machka kick.
Right in the noggin.
Oh, here comes the announcement.
So at Evolution, we will see a battle royal. And the winner of said battle royal will face a champion of their choosing at Clash in Paris.
That's awesome. Wow, did not see this coming.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, snap. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah. No, I said on the PLE Patrol, Mike, despite who wins this match, I don't think we're going to see the end of these two going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm very happy about that because that just means we get more Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn on our TV screen.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. Not upset about that.
And now, one of the things we got to be careful on every time we see a championship match is that Money in the Bank holder just lurking around.
Right.
But as announced, we do have a battle royal where the winner earns a championship match at Clash in Paris. Let's have early predictions, starting with you, Bubba Duke, since you're muted. Who's winning?
Jeez.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Asuka's gonna win.
OMD.
He's got Asuka winning to go to Clash in Paris. I have Asuka getting her title match at SummerSlam. I think this might be the time to pull the trigger on maybe getting a Lyra Valkyria that world title shot.
Okay. And I am going with Stephanie Vecchier.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, that doesn't look like Ronald Smith or Jalen Ramsey.
Nope, it doesn't.
Yeah, you got Mika Fitzpatrick. You're okay.
Who we traded to Pittsburgh in the first place.
Gunther is gracing my screen right now.
Mine too.
I'd love to see Goldberg come out and do a sneak attack. Saying, hey, look who's in the house. We got Bobby.
What up,
Bobby?
What up, Bobby?
Bobby, good to see you, brother.
Bobby stats. I got the stats, man. Bobby stats, man. Stats, man, dude. I
Damn it, Bobby.
Might be having a beer right now. Let's put that at the full screens. But how's your night going there, Bobby? Hope it's doing well. We got the Ring General in our screens, the World Heavyweight Champion. Probably going to talk some smack about that Atlanta Falcon mother. You know what? Goldberg.
Yes, which we did see a promo package and a vignette featuring Goldberg earlier tonight.
Yes.
So
I actually like these in-ring segments from Gunther because he's been stepping up his mic game a lot, and I think this really does help him out to be more of that top guy in WWE.
Yeah, we were saying that in the breakdown that he's definitely stepped up his mic game.
And if you want to step up your support, make sure you're doing what Bubba Statman Duke does, and that's liking the video on YouTube. See some people there on YouTube. We don't see the same amount of likes, so if you want to hit that thumbs up button, that'd be a thumbs up for us too, because that means that you are saying, I like this stuff. We'd appreciate that very much.
Whoa.
Tell me when he's wrong.
Wow. I did not see this coming.
That's
awesome.
I can say I'm not surprised because definitely should be.
Parrish got to be loving the new look briefcase.
Well, because of the color scheme?
Yeah.
Because it's black and gold instead of green and gold.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like our Bush League football team out here. But Canadian football. Funny. Is that actually black or is that just a dark blue?
It looks black to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he is going after something that is black and gold. That looks pretty nice too. And that is that World's Heavyweight Championship. But the question is, will Seth Rollins have custom Money in the Bank briefcases like he does outfits?
I mean, true enough.
I mean, John Cena has a shirt, so he might as well get the briefcases.
Place is just going ham right now.
It's going to be very intriguing when Seth Rollins does get that new theme. Well, if anybody was questioning the glasses Seth Rollins wearing, it's Versace.
There you go. Paul Heyman.
So he stands on the business that he went to Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions,
Yeah.
prevent Punk from being champion, not to cash in.
Yeah, we knew this was going to happen. Oh! I don't know if these guys can read lips, but he just said something really bad.
No, he prevented himself from saying something really bad.
Yeah.
And there goes Rollins.
Whose house is very windy?
That would probably be me because I do have a fan blowing on me.
You don't have fans.
I have only fans.
No, you don't.
No, you're right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, Gunther always wanted a push. Well, he got one.
Punk is in a rare mood tonight.
Oh, I didn't see this one coming.
What?
I had popcorn.
Why is he?
It was delightful.
Why is LA Knight there?
Why isn't he there?
Oh, popcorn everywhere.
That's always a good popcorn. Ooh, that is a very nice
Oh,
concourse.
nice.
Right?
That has to
Put
be
him
where
through
the
the garbage
Penguins
can.
play.
Wow. Oh, there goes the table. Oh, he was going to put him over the bar.
That chick working's like, I gotta get this on my phone.
Right? Get him.
Ha! Called it, eh? Told the guys last week, Judgment Day, we're gonna win the tag titles.
Oh.
It's gonna come down to Dom.
Alleged, yes. So like, whatever.
Huh. It's really a day of gold for the Judgment Day. What a great title I made up for the show. I'm proud of myself. I will have another alcoholic beverage to celebrate.
Oh, here comes Bailey.
Ah, we get Bailey. No, it's not even my birthday.
No, it is not your birthday, but it is. Really quick here, people, just so we all know. It is this guy's birthday. Happy birthday, Cody. Hope you're having a great day. Dude, I've been waiting to use that all night.
Cody, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Cody. You can't even get mad because you think it's funny.
I love the Simpsons reference.
Thing.
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, that's awesome. I love
I
it.
knew that you would.
Yeah, commercial break. Oh, look, now we're back.
There's no commercials on Netflix. We pay premium to avoid them.
That's right.
Bubba, you got a monster, right?
I already drank it.
And why are you yawning, man?
Dude, my kid had me up early this morning.
But you had a monster.
I love that beautiful kid, but oh my God, stay in bed.
Well, since you drank a monster, I'm drinking a beverage of alcoholic proportion. OMD's drinking. You know it. We all know it. It's a good old fashioned. Where the fuck is this? It's a Dr. Pepper. But did he take away the advertisement? I think he did. Damn, Carl. Oh, that's because I wasn't in the thing. But bam! There we go. Hashtag Dr. Pearl. Sponsor. Come on, DP. Get Karl Karufel sponsorship. And since you're hashtagging that, let's all make sure that we go to turnbucklestudios.org. We'll show you a video later when we don't have a match between Bailey and Lyra on our screen because, holy, is this going to be good?
Right?
Love the new gear for Bailey.
Right? When Pierce made this match earlier in the night, I know Bubba and I both said there is no way that Becky is not sticking her nose into this. Do you think Becky's going to interfere and we're going to get the triple threat, or do you think she's actually going to keep her nose out of it so that she can have a match a little more favorable for her?
I think she'll appear. Who she is going to go after, I don't know. But I think this would be the perfect time for Becky to attack both competitors and issue the challenge to both for Evolution. If that,
that'd be cool.
I think it would be a power move for Becky Lynch to do it.
Right.
It's a nice little reversal by Lyra.
It was. Another beautiful counter.
Yep. This match is sponsored by the Backslide, a move that needs to be done more often.
Ooh. There's another move we don't see pulled out very often.
The good old
Catapult?
Yep.
Yeah. Holy. Oh,
Double cross body.
yeah, that hurts.
Oh, especially when you get it right there in like the lower part of your abdomen and your hip. Ooh.
Yeah. Holy superplex.
And then Lyra counters the pin attempt.
Right?
Now, would that have been a double pin, though? Because both their shoulders were down.
Well, we'll get a better angle on this one. Lyra's appears to be up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit more, yeah. Jeez, that was a huge elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's say Becky doesn't interfere, doesn't attack either woman. Could we see this match go the way we expected Rusev and Sheamus to go, which was, no finish to set up that triple threat?
If that's the case, then I just want it to be like a double count out, but I think the fans would just hate it.
Yeah.
But then you can also do like a pin where both sets of shoulders are down, and I'd be okay with that as well.
Right.
And the old double pin. Oh, what a neck breaker.
Yeah. But Lyra landing awkwardly on her head as well, not able to get that full pin on. So hopefully she's okay. But she's an Irish girl. She's probably taken worse.
Through it.
She's got that Celtic cranium. Well, that won't help the head.
Oh.
No, it wouldn't.
No. Holy cow, she kicked out of that.
Ooh.
Whoa, Lyra. Holy.
Right? What a gut wrench power driver.
I don't know, yeah.
That's a gut wrench powerbomb. Gut wrench sit out powerbomb.
That was crazy. Now, you messed that up. That's damaging a lot of neck and your upper back. That's a scary move. But well executed by Lyra, so. Oh, Jesus. That was a headbutt. Oh. Nope.
And we got the double pin.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I didn't quite get to that. I just got it.
She's like,
The
nah.
both of them at the same time they went. Now is this where Becky comes out?
Or do we get this rematch at Evolution to get the #1 contender for SummerSlam?
No, I think you got to do the triple threat at Evolution.
Yeah.
I think you got to have both mid-card women titles at Evolution. I think it's a mistake if you don't have all the titles.
No, not everybody's coming out here. Let them fight.
There we go for Saturday night's main event.
We got the freaking one, Seth Rollins, going up against L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Delayed, but it counts.
Oh, here's CM Punk. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's crazy. He is still coming to the ring for this match.
I mean, did we expect anything different?
No.
Then come on.
This is going to be a hell of a match.
This, I do believe, is our main event of the evening.
Yes, it is. It's got every other match that we thought we'd get. I actually thought the tag team titles was going to main event, but
Right?
So did we.
Yeah. And instead it opened the show. It was...
hey, That's the next best spot.
right?
If you don't close, you want to open.
Right. Yeah.
Also, I want to take this time to thank everybody once again for helping us reach our goal of 170 followers on Twitch. New goal is now 180, so we can do it. Help us out. Tell a friend, tell an enemy. It's all the same. Now, what would you name this tag team?
It's a good question.
And we can't use the name Braun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can't call them Demolition because that's been used.
Correct.
I don't. This is
Also,
just
not accept Techno Team 2000.
Techno Team 2000.
Well, again, if it weren't taken, I would call it the natural disasters, but
How about the Pounds of Pain? Take pound, like dog pound.
yeah.
And well, I mean, they hurt you. So the pain. The Pounds of Pain. But he says, they always ask, how much are you hurting? Well,
What about the Stormbreakers?
you might want to stay away from the word storm. I think that's somebody else's. One Queen of the Ring.
True. I haven't seen Night of Champions in its entirety. I've started watching it twice.
You definitely want to check out that Raquel Rhea match. Definitely check that one out. So the whole show was pretty solid.
I had I put the show on at work to watch on my tablet, and of course that's when we got customers. So I missed Raquel Rhea, and then I got to Cross's intro. I started to watch it again yesterday, and I decided that, you know what? I'm going to bed instead. I'm tired. And then I couldn't sleep.
Well, this is definitely a match you don't want to sleep on because Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn are absolutely flying from side to side of our screens right now. It's more Braun Breaker, but I mean, that's because he runs really fast.
he disappeared. He turned into the Flash. All I seen was a blur. He was going so fast. Disappeared.
Okay, we are creating words here on the Raw Patrol, people.
There we go.
We are.
Man.
Webster's dictionary just got larger because Bubba Duke came to play tonight.
That was crazy. He went so blurry, dude. It was nuts. Holy.
All right, that needs to be a shirt.
Yep.
On the
what?
Good.
Disappeared?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, come up with some funny words sometimes.
So if by chance you're on karlkarufel.redbubble.com, you may see a Disappear t-shirt coming to an online store near you.
Oh, God. Whoa. Well, that's both members of that tag team out, gone. Wow.
Paul Heyman's face is terrific.
Right.
That was awesome.
I love how like Penta just goes for it and Sammy's like, I'm going to do this safely.
He grabbed onto the ropes and used the ropes to rotate.
Yeah. He's like, I'm getting old. Penta's like, meh.
Oh, what a kick to the jaw. Oh, this isn't going to work too well for Sammy. Holy. He got to 13 and just started double knuckling him. Holy.
Looks like that worked just fine. I mean, D's, I'd say maybe not, but
wow. Yeah.
I think Bronson Reed really needs to do the Vader splat, like those, like running splashes.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Just like, yeah. Like not the ones in the corner, but just, the ones in open.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's just kicking anybody who's like willing to be around him.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. Paul Heyman's just like, I'm not watching this.
A beautiful Sabu reference right there.
Yep, I was just going to say Sammy referencing Sabu.
Sabu Zayn.
Just so everybody can see, that is Sabu right there. I did have a wonderful girlfriend that bought that for me. Couple weeks after he passed away, she got it.
Oh, that looked just right in the
forehead.
Middle of forehead. You just be like, ow.
Ooh. Holy. Uh-oh, is he going to try?
Oh, he didn't just try.
Yeah.
He's Sami Zayn.
Wow. Like doing all this with like probably bruised ribs at the least. That's intense. Uh-oh. Are they pulling out the Steiner? Oh, no. Okay. What did the Steiner brothers call that? The electric chair? Is that what that was? Guy on top of the other one, and he knocked them off the top of the... Or was that the Legion of Doom that did that?
That was Legion of Doom.
Yeah,
the
what
Doomsday device.
what the Steiners did was the Bulldog electric chair, but turned around and the Rick came off the top of the Bulldog.
Okay.
Yeah. They also did a version of the Doomsday device, but they called it the Steiner line.
Did we see this tag team pulling out some of the old school moves that the Steiners used to do?
No.
Is it? Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I think in a situation where it's needed, you could see the odd one, but I don't think it's going to become a necessary and mandatory part of their repertoire. Because you could ask the same thing about Bronson Reed, and can he pull out some of the stuff that the Natural Disasters used?
I would love to see it. That'd be cool.
What's the correlation with Bronson Reed and the Natural Disasters?
Well, because of the finisher, right? The tsunami is a natural disaster.
Sure.
Plus, he's got the size, he's got the girth, so he could just as easily pull off some of those.
He can, but I do see more of an homage to, like a father and an uncle from like Braun Breaker, whereas it'd be more of a stretch because of a name of a move. But
we're gonna break his arm.
I mean, I wouldn't hate either one because it's a good little homage. Oh, I do love that like Penta's being used in a way where even with larger opponents, he's still dangerous.
Right?
Right.
He's just not being like looked at as just like a cruiserweight or a smaller guy.
Right.
Yeah, seen this coming.
Ooh.
Jeez. Oh God, I thought that was it.
Oh, beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
whoa, what a clothesline. Holy.
How much do we want to see a spear that's turned into a blue thunder bomb?
That would be epic.
Oh, that was better.
Or a kick to the face.
That was so much better.
My God, this is incredible.
Sammy plex him. Come
Who's
on.
legal right now?
Sammy and Braun Breaker.
Okay. Is he gonna? You're not gonna do that to this big guy. Come on. Breaker, I could believe, not Reed. Whoa. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Holy. Wow.
Okay. Little confused on that, though.
It,
Where the hell was Penta?
Right?
knocked out, apparently.
From what?
Yeah.
He just delivered an offensive move.
I don't have a clue. Damn. Just drags him into the corner.
I mean, this makes sense. We haven't seen him.
Yeah, kind of seen this coming.
Right?
Yeah, you knew Uso wasn't going to stand for this.
Oh, see, and I was thinking, okay, are we actually going to go through the episode without Jey Uso?
All right, so he's going to eat a steel chair.
Well, I mean, no, his back is going to eat one.
He didn't even go down. He just stood back up.
All Browns, no brains.
Crowd's just freaking out. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Every hit.
Just chuck it at him.
Yeah! Oh. That was awesome.
Look at that crowd.
Right?
Right? That's awesome.
And people want to say, why was he world champion? Why did they
This
push
is
him
why.
so hard? I don't know, because he ain't under. He is over.
Oh, he's
Right?
way over, dude. Like
Like,
stratosphere over.
when's the Rumble and you got 75,000 people doing that? People even online. I got 2 followers. Why is he doing this? Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
everybody loves to complain, right? So not everybody's going to be happy, and we don't care.
IWC,
Right.
I whine constantly. That's what it stands for.
Yep. Well, boys, that was Monday Night Raw,
Shut the front door. I thought that was Tuesday Night Velocity.
right? Like
Sunday Night Heat. Come on, man.
Thursday Thunder.
Thursday Night Steel. I mean, it
There
wasn't
we go.
Pittsburgh. It wasn't Pittsburgh. It was jacked or metal.
Holy, like that was incredible.
Right? What a show.
All right, but let's
Yeah.
take it back. What was your moment of the night? Let's start with you, Bubba Duke. What was the moment that stood out for you?
Everything that had to do with the Judgment Day, to be honest, because I didn't have them pegged to win the titles at all. And they pulled it out, won the titles, reunited the Judgment Day as a leading contender for any title that's ever out there right now. And then we had Roxanne, or what's the
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez step up to keep the titles in Judgment Day for the women. I'm sure someone's going to have something to say about that when she gets back. But till then, I see them going to great lengths to retain these titles and keep it in the Judgment Day. Honestly, but that was my moment of the night because I didn't have no clue they were going to win them.
OMD, what were your takeaways or moments of the night?
Really, I mean, to Bubba's point, anything to do with the Judgment Day was fantastic. But for me, that moment had to be the end of Bayley and Lyra, the double pin.
Yeah.
You now do not have an established number one contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, whether that means a triple threat or whether that means that rivalry continues. And you have to move somebody else in to face Becky for the time being. I'm good with that because you do have an Asuka, you do have a Kairi Sane. You've got women from NXT. I mean, it could potentially even be a Jordan Grace. Mm-hmm. Or do we run it back one more time with the woman who is reported being in Pittsburgh tonight, and we do Becky Trish one more time?
Well, the one thing too about Jordan Grace, she's already going to Evolution.
Yes.
So, also from a standpoint, the thought with Trish is that she could be doing something with Tiffany Stratton. And the reason why I bring that up is because of why Raw was earlier tonight. Is there is a double taping. SmackDown for this Friday is being taped after after Raw, so look for that on SmackDown. You will see us this Friday for the SmackDown Security Detail. There's no change. There's no need to be changed. It's all going to be at the normal time. My takeaway: tag team wrestling. I think I was definitely put on a pedestal tonight. We've been seeing that on SmackDown with the emphasis of the tag team division there. But now we've got that onus on the women's tag team championships. We now have that fatal four-way match with three potential opponents. You said one was Raw, SmackDown, NXT. They're going to vie against now the new women's tag team champions in Raquel and Roxanne.
Yep.
Then we're seeing a tag team match in the main event. Sammy and Penta going up against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and they did not disappoint. In fact, they absolutely did everything they could. And you have to give an honorary shout out to the damage and the efforts, the blue collarness of Rusev and Sheamus.
Right.
How can we forget what they do? You're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a crowd that loves work ethic, and that's all they give you. But I think that onus on the tag team division and that tag team scene tonight was very welcomed in my eyes.
Yes.
Bubba Duke, where can the people find you, and what do you have coming up next?
Yeah. So you can find me on YouTube. It's Bubba Duke Show. And on Twitch is Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. So you want to find and see my beautiful moneymaker? I'm going to be Thursday night, brace for impact, rocking and seeing what's happening on TNA's.
Awesome. OMD, what do you have coming up, and where can the good people find you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for me, you can find me at my link tree. linktr.ee/OMD show. If you are looking for me visually, tomorrow, a special twofer episode as we break down NHL free agency, everything that has happened to this point. And tomorrow, I'm likely being joined by the gentleman on my right here on the screen, Mr. Chris Parrish, and then right back here with Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow night. And after that, I'm off for 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, you do what, like 5 shows a week?
Yeah, dude, he's busy.
I think you've earned it. It's not paid, though, but you've earned it.
We're not getting paid for that vacation.
But yeah, where the people could find me is also on my link tree. I I got a larger list because I got a sponsor too. You can see me occasionally at Beercade YEG, located at 10544 82nd Avenue in Edmonton, Alberta. Why? Because it's a proud sponsor of the Chris Parrish Podcast, which you can find every Sunday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time, live on my 5 platforms of view. Yes, I've changed it based on the events that we've seen in the world today. I just thought it was the right thing to do. But as Bubba, what you like to do on Brace for Impact, we cannot do this without the people that also usually are here, and that is our good old friend Chris Best. If you want to check him out, check out his link tree at Chris_Best83, and you can go and check out the Godfather of Turnbuckle Studios. That's right, I say because he's old and I'm allowed to take shots on him, and that is at his link tree at Karl Karufel. You can see him tomorrow on the Canada Day episode of Turnbuckle Talk. That's right. If you guys want a little bit more of a preview.
Oh.
Yeah, I do that. I might get in trouble. We'll know.
You're fine.
But if you want to see me next, you'll definitely catch me tomorrow with OMD for that free agent breakdown. And then maybe you can see me tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. It's, it is what it is. But OMD, Best isn't here, so I'm going to just let it loose. How do we send everybody off?
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From all of us here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and Turnbuckle Studios, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night. Good luck. We out.